Kids, welcome back. Hope you all had fun solving this new edition of Knowledge Capsule. This time we had a very interesting topic on bomb tracing. Over here we had a certain plot in which we had certain empty cells and had to identify that there are bombs planted in which cell. For that we had a certain clue. What was that? That the number given in the box. So in this plot there are certain boxes in which certain numbers are written. These numbers represent or indicate something. Let's read what they indicate. These indicate that there are as many bombs surrounding it. It means if number is written as 3, around it there would be 3 bombs. If the number is 2, around it would be 2 bombs. If 5, around it would be 5 bombs, and likewise. So first let us understand what does this surrounding it mean. Surrounding it mean that if it is a particular cell, whichever cell is touching it in one or the other way. So let's understand this with the corner cell first. So if this is the corner cell, surrounding it would be which cells? This one and this one. So for every corner cell, we have 3 cells surrounding it. For the numbers, for the cells which are somewhere in the corner lines, in the side lines, but not at the corner, they would have this one, this one, this and this. So 5 cells surrounding it. One side, second side, one bottom or top, and these diagonal cells. And for the numbers which are written in the center, somewhere in this middle part of the plot, these would have 8 cells surrounding it. One bottom, one top, one this side, and 4 diagonal cells. So corners would have 3 cells, these side lines would have 5 cells surrounding it, and middle of the plot would have 8 cells surrounding it. So based on that, we have to write if any particular cell has a bomb, we will write X, and if it is a safe cell, we have to write S. Now let us try and solve this one. It is always easier to start with the corner cells because these have the least number of cells surrounding it. But in this scene, we see that these two are empty and these are the 2 cells with numbers written. This has 2, but around it are 3 cells. So we can't really say which of the 2 cells have the bomb. So in this situation, starting with the corner one does not make sense. So let us find which number has the highest, which cell has the highest number. This 5 is the highest number in this particular plot. Now this means that around this cell there are 5 bombs. How many surrounding cells it has? This one, this and this. So it has 5 surrounding cells. It means and 5 bombs. So all these cells need to have the bomb. So we can very easily write X in all of these cells. 5 cells, 5 bombs. So it takes X over here. Now let us move to other number. Now we can see our corner one. Over here what is written? 2. So around it should be 2 bombs and we have already identified the 2 bombs. One this side and one at the diagonal position. It means this cell needs to be safe. So we can write S over here. Similar is the case with this number. This 2 written at the corner means out of these 3 cells, 2 cells need to have bomb and we have already identified these 2 cells. It means the third cell would be safe. So we can write S over here. So this bottom part is solved. Now let us move to the other numbers. Now let us look at 4. Over here is 4. So around it, out of these 8 cells around it, there would be 4 bombs. And we have already identified these 3 bombs. And these 2 cells already have a number. So the remaining part is these 3 cells. This one and this one. Of these 3 cells, only one has a bomb and other 2 is safe. Now let's look at this number 2. 2 has how many cells around it? This one and this one. So for 2, this one needs to have a bomb. We can say X over here. Why? Because if both of these have X, the condition for 4 will not be fulfilled. Then around 4, we would have 5 bombs, which is not possible. So for 2, one cell to have a bomb need to be this one. And out of these two, only one can have the bomb. Similarly, for 3, if you see, these 4 box need to have 3 bombs. Out of these 4 cells, where would the 3 bombs be? 3 bombs cannot be side by side over here, because if it is side by side over here, again for 4, it would make 5 bombs. So out of these 2 cells, only one will have a bomb. It means one cell is safe and one has a bomb. So these two will automatically have a bomb. So we can write X over here. Now for this 2, if you see, these are the surrounding cells. Out of that, we have already identified the 2 cells which has the bomb. So these 2 other surrounding cells automatically becomes safe. So we can write X over here. Now the only cell remaining for 4 to have a bomb is this. So we can write X over here. So we can match our answers until now. For 3, we have these 2 cells and this one to have a bomb. For this 2, we have these 2 cells to have a bomb. And for 4, we have this one and these 3 cells to have a bomb. Let us look at this remaining part. For this number 3, one bomb, second bomb, and third bomb. The 3 bombs are already identified. So the other cells surrounding it need to be safe. So we can write S over here. And now let us look at this number 2. This has to have 2 bombs around it. One is already identified. It means this empty cell needs to contain one bomb. So we can write X over here. So we have our solution for our bomb tracing plot. I really enjoyed solving this. Hope you all also did.